Have you ever received a phone call that made your heart stop? Not because of what was said, but because of who was calling. Now, what I'm about to share isn't a movie. It's not fiction or some creepypasta you'd find online. This is a real case, where phones rang and messages were sent from people who were already gone. And to this day, no one has ever been able to explain how. It all started back in 2008, after a devastating train crash in the United States. In the chaotic hours that followed, as families anxiously waited for news, something strange began to happen. Their phones started ringing. At first, they brushed it off. Maybe it was a mistake, a network glitch, a delayed signal amidst the confusion. But then they looked at their screens, and their blood ran cold. The caller ID showed a name they knew very well, a name they loved, the name of someone who was on that train, and who had already been declared dead. The phone kept ringing, again and again, but when they gathered the courage to answer, there was no voice on the other end. Just an eerie silence, and a strange, crackling static. Over the next several hours, the calls continued, terrorizing and mystifying the families. Parents, siblings, partners all receiving calls from the same dead number. Some let it ring, too afraid to pick up. Others answered, desperately hoping to hear one last word, a final goodbye. But every single time, it was the same. No breathing, no background noise, just that haunting static as if something was trying and failing to break through the veil. The authorities were baffled. Emergency teams tried tracing the calls, assuming there had to be a logical explanation, and what they found only made the situation more disturbing. When rescue workers finally located the body of the person whose phone was making the calls, the device itself was a complete wreck. The screen was shattered, it was damaged, mangled, the battery was completely, totally dead. And yet, according to the official phone records, calls were still being made from that very phone, hours after the owner had passed away and the device was destroyed. Telecom experts were brought in to analyze the situation. They examined the network, the cell towers, everything. They were looking for a malfunction, a delayed routing error, any technical explanation that could solve this impossible puzzle, but they found nothing. Officially, the case was marked as unresolved, but unofficially, no one wanted to talk about it. The implications were just too unsettling. Years later, as this story began to fade, similar accounts started appearing from all around the world. People reporting voicemails left by deceased relatives, with nothing but a faint, distorted whisper. Text messages mysteriously arriving from numbers that had been inactive for years. Missed calls logged at the exact time of a death anniversary, down to the minute. Now, of course, some scientists blame these phenomena on simple network errors, data packets getting lost and resent much later. Others suggest it's a product of psychological trauma and wishful thinking, our grieving minds playing tricks on us. But there's one detail that connects almost every single one of these cases. The messages never say much. There's no real conversation, no clear explanation. Just these strange, brief signals. It's as if something is knocking on the door, but can't fully come inside. So, what do you believe? Is it all just a massive, worldwide, technological coincidence? A simple glitch in the system that we've overblown? Or could it be something far more profound, far more unsettling, that death isn't the end of communication, and that sometimes the dead really do try to call back? It leaves you with one final, chilling question. If your phone rang right now, and the caller ID showed the name of someone you've lost, would you answer? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you enjoy digging into mysteries that science can't explain, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.